The film begins with Shahida, and at the same time, her father Ralph tells her, "You go back home before nightfall, and I will gather the sheep and follow you." He leaves her and goes, but Shahida does not go. She plays with her toy. Suddenly, its wheel breaks, and Shahida runs to catch it, but it has already reached the edge of the mountain, and they both fall. Afterwards, Ralph returns home, and his wife Khadija asks him, "Where is Shahida?" He freezes in place from shock. Then they return with their relatives to look for her. Suddenly, one of them sees that she was about to fall, but a tree saved her. The next day, the grandfather tells them, "How many times must I tell you? You have to take her to the shrine of Sheikh Nizamuddin in Delhi. Even mute people like her are able to speak there." Ralph tells him, "Delhi is in India, and you know the Indians will not allow me to travel because I participated in the war against them." So Khadija tells them, "Fine, I will be the one to travel with her. At any cost, Shahida must be able to speak again and go to school like other children her age." After that, Ralph sells all his sheep and collects the money for her journey, and he goes to see her off at the train station. We see the train as it crosses the border from Pakistan to India. After that, Khadija arrives in India, goes to the shrine, and prays for Shahida to be able to speak again. The next day, they board a train and are about to return to Pakistan, but before they cross the border, the train suddenly stops. The lady asks the soldier, "Why did the train stop?" He tells her, "There is a malfunction, but it will take some time. It would be best if you sleep until it is repaired." They fall asleep from exhaustion, but at the same time, Shahida, who was already asleep, wakes up on her own. Looking outside, she sees a small lamb that has fallen into a pit. She gets off the train, gets it out, and then gets distracted, sitting down to play with it. In that time, the malfunction is repaired and the train starts moving. Shahida runs to catch it, and we learn that she still cannot speak, and her mother, still asleep, feels nothing. Shahida is shocked as the train moves away from her. At the same time, Shahida's headscarf has fallen off and she forgot to put it on again. Another train arrives and stops in the same place, so she boards it to catch up with her mother. After a few minutes, Khadija wakes up to the sound of the train and looks for her everywhere, but by then, the train has already reached Pakistan. Meanwhile, the train Shahida boarded changes its route and starts heading back to India again. Shahida is shocked but cannot get off. At that moment, Khadija sees no other option but to pull the emergency brake and stop the train. The train driver gets off and Khadija tells him what happened. He contacts the Indian border guards to have them look for Shahida. They later call back and inform him that she is not there, but they tell him they will search for her again in the morning. Khadija says to him, "The girl is 5 minutes from here.